Okay, so we already have, and we're searching and replacing text strings in Gedit. So I've already opened Gedit and done applications, accessories, and then Gedit. And I've also opened, quote, it was in the recent files, or you could have just gone other documents and then double click the 12. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and cancel on the top left. Okay, so if we want to find and replace, remember, or just think about why you would want to find and replace. And a good example is, like, let's say somebody just spells something wrong all the time. Like there is something that I struggle with, like T-H-E-I-R, or is it T-H-I-E-R? So if you know that you have misspellings, and also notice that it's not checking spelling just like a Word document would, or more advanced document software would. It's not checking it. So if you know that you do it wrong and you search for it, you can actually search and replace for any misspellings. So, so let's say, oh, okay, so how do you replace something? Well, you would click on the menu icon again, and then do find and replace. So you do the menu, find and replace, and now you have two blanks here, just like you do on many different document software. You want to, let's say you want to search for the word better and replace it with best. So here's the word better in the background here. If you want, first, I would actually recommend finding it just to confirm that we are finding the actual word that we need, and then just hit replace. If you know that that word, like let's say you want to check any spelling, like you misspell better a lot, well then you can just do replace all and it'll do all of them. So I hit replace and now it says best instead. And also noticed I mentioned on Microsoft Word the really cool option of replacing paragraph marks and tabs. You can't do that here. It's not very powerful, but there are some things you can do, just like the regular expression. If you wanted to search for something that starts with H and then possibly a vowel after it, or you want to search backward, because sometimes, yeah, I would say basically all the time that you do finds, it starts wherever your cursor is. So if I were to click here and then do a search, it'll start from here and go down. Then it'll ask you if you want to continue, and then it'll go from the top down to where it was. So it might be a good idea to be sure that, well, it is a good idea to be sure that your cursor is at the very beginning of your document. And remember, there are shortcut keys to get you to the beginning of your document. If you just do the control key and then home, now it's all the way at the beginning of the document. So that's really good to remember too. I don't actually use that a lot. I mostly use the just home and end to get to the beginning or the end. And I also highlight lines quite a bit by holding down the shift and then home. Or if I'm at the home, shift and then end to highlight a line. And then you can continue highlighting lines with the arrow keys up and down. Okay. Okay, so that was it for 913. Notice there's an asterisk there. Just hit save, and now it's updated. All right, so that is actually it for Gedit.